We have a full talk tonight about why women get triggered, why you could possibly potentially be playing it small and not hitting your goals because of deep ancestral rejection and fucking judgment. Yeah, we're going to go there. And this is a big one. This is a big one. And normally I go live during the day, but I figured I'd do it tonight. My kid wanted me to take him to the Minecraft movie, so I did. Who's seen that? It's pretty good. So what are y'all doing? Are y'all drinking wine right now? Are you drinking tea? Are y'all weeding? Are you doing some ganja? What are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm going to answer some coaching call questions. We're going to talk about some shit, and that's a vibe. If you want any of this, what we're talking about, and you want to be a part of this fucking cool girl fucking club, go to the link in my bio. I would post it and then pin it, but it won't let you click. This is about to go work out. Okay. So you gonna work out with me talking? Could do that. Men do that. They listen to Joe Rogan and do stuff. They do. So I wonder which one I should do first. Let's answer questions first and knock that out. And honestly, it's so all tied together today. There's a lot of questions about sex. A lot of questions about shame right now, and sex and sexual and feminine and all this stuff. So let's just do those first, and then we'll jump into the big story, because I wasn't even gonna talk about this. And somebody messaged me and was like, holy shit. She said sometimes, yeah, she's holy shit. Here's what she told me. This is why we're here for this topic today. This is what she said. She goes, where is it? Here it is. Here on my phone. All right. So here's what happened for those that are catching up. Good morning. I'm trying to find the video of you where you're talking about clothes and not being a problem for women to dress how they want to dress, and other women caring or feeling like you need to dress a certain way for men. I had this something on today at school, and another teacher thinks that I don't dress conservatively enough, and I want to give her a giant fuck you. I'm not going to do that because I just wanted to remember what your take on it was. I can hear it in my head, but I want to listen again. And then what happened is it makes you feel so shitty when another woman says this to you. It's almost, if a man says it, it's so different, but when a woman tells you this, fuck, dude, I'm getting feelings just reading this because I can feel the energy, and it's a lot. And that's why we're here. And she goes, I tell my girls they don't have to wear skirts down to their fucking knees because I don't want them to look like that. I want them to be girls. So get your shit together and all this stuff. And I said, yeah, she just projected shame onto you, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'll talk about this today. And she goes, yes, she's a miserable bitch. I was like, yes. I said, they're just mad. Your power threatens them. They are suppressed deep down. They're still living in suppression. And anyway, she's telling me some other stuff. And I was like, and then I played her the damn Harper Valley PTA. Does everybody know that song, by the way, the Harper Valley PTA song? If you don't, you've got to fucking listen to it. It's very country as fuck, where she's tell you about a story. Her voice sounds like that. What's her name? Jean. Like this song. Have you heard it? Look, I can't play it actually, because then Instagram will fucking shut me down and be like, copyright. Anyway, it's that song, Harper Valley PTA. And look, I don't vibe with those bitches either. That's why I don't hang with girls. We talked about friends and girly girls today. We'll talk about some of that. Because here's the deal. You're here to lose the fucking weight. Not only the weight in your motherfucking hot ass body, but from the emotional shit you've carried for many years, and the women in your family. You are nothing more than your mother's mother. You are carrying all of that. And you find me to heal and cleanse your womb yoni space. That's what's up. That's why you really found me. And I would love to have some more of you join Magic Being Amar. It's the feminine course, the feminine womb healing rite of passage. It is very powerful. That's why a lot of women are scared to do it. Pussies. The Yawniverse. Man, it changed my life. Changes so many women's life. And they love that part. They're like, I love the spiritual woo stuff, Casey. And I'm like, just come on, man. This is all feminine shit, man. Come on. That's where the power's at. And I'll gladly throw in Hot Mom's AI. If you're down, if you want to do that, just DM me. But yeah, there's a lot of energy here tonight. This is a big topic. This says that's like much more. It pisses me off when women accuse other women of sleeping their way to the top. Fuck that. Men almost never play the card, but women who tear other women down, and that's the worst. Yeah, Magic B. Yeah, it's the vibe. And that is coming from a very Christian woman. She seriously, like, I'm talking Jesus' daughter. So if any of what I'm saying offends you, scares you, and you're like, oh no, I'm going to say this. You don't have to change I said this in Magic B. It's like, you don't have to lose your religion to choose your femininity. And for eons, that was the case. I just think of those Puritans and where they look like Amish people, and thinking about. But let's go to the questions first. Let's knock those out, and then we'll hit with these topics, because I've got a story for y'all and you've never fucking heard it. And you can hear it tonight. All right. And while we're at it, think of times when a woman told you something like that. Like, when was a time when a woman, could be a grandmother, a mother, anything, told you people are going to think you're a whore, don't wear that, good girls don't wear that, put your titties up, don't let your ass hang out, you're showing too much skin. Like, when was the time that a fucking woman told you that? And think about it. When was the time that a woman told you that? Because that's why a lot of women can't lose weight. There's so much shame there. There's not a macro in this fucking place that's going to remove that shame from your womb space. But this bitch can. I can show you how to do it. You just got to take the step to do it. Because I was not always like this. Okay? I was not always like this. They made me this way. Okay, let me just stop. I am drinking, and I have my cup that says naughty, wild, hot, and rich. And it's got a nice fat ass on it. That nice fucking fat ass. You just want to put your face on it and shake it. That's what you want to do. You just want to shake that ass. Yes. And I'll tell you what. If you want to roll, I'll totally send, if you do a Mar tonight, I'll send it to you. I'll send you one. All right. Let's go to the first question. So this one is, don't worry, I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to love. Oh, and I see your questions here about microdosing with the, okay, so Katerina, are you on here right now or no? Because I want you to post any and all microdosing questions here. Let me say this. Okay, now we're going to answer questions in my mastermind community. The first question is, she has questions about SSRIs and the plant medicine. And I want her to know that she needs to post all that in Magic B. So give me something short to say to let her know that I'll answer all this in Magic B. For legal purposes, that's why y'all sign those waivers when you join Amar and Magic B. If you do plant medicine, it's just all legal stuff. All right, let me post it here because other women are going to see this. And it's so funny. My AI says Magic B like Bumblebee. And Katerina, I know you're probably want to cuss. She's just joined. She was like, she joined and she got access to a lot because she had one of the bigger packages, I guess you could say. And when you just join, you're kind of like, where do I post this shit? So it's normal. Everybody does that in the beginning. All right, so let's go to, you said, I still want that damn mug. Then you'll get one. Do you have a mug yet, Lindsay, or no? We have a whole shipment waiting to go out. I was hoping to get some new designs, but I definitely have a lot of those left. Did you get one, Lindsay, or no? Okay, so let me scroll down. Here we go. This is, now I got that damn song in my head. You about a story about. Oh, she was a widow. Whoa. All right, sex and hangouts. Here we go. Yes, you got one. I love it. Okay. Yeah, when is your time in? You don't end till the fall? When is your time up, Lindsay? When is your time up? I'll definitely have to get some new candles. God, who got a candle? Man, candles are the shit. All right, so sex and hangups. Hey, so I've been working on myself. My hangups about sex since halfway through the marriage. I had stopped wanting to have sex as much as we had in the beginning. And I wanted to know why. And I wanted to know why. Signed up with my first coach when we did some reprogramming around the whole expected to do it for your husband because men want sex more anyways. And submission and the revoking of it gets to be safe. And this is also a big Christian lady. So this is a lot of times when you see a lot of sexual things and relationship stuff around sex, man, the church, listen, I went through so much because I grew up very religious, very Southern Baptist. So pretty much being a woman was like, you want to die. Okay. And this girl that way too. And she's doing a lot of the work and she's uncovering a lot of stuff. This is, I have the fuck it mug and love it. See, I need the fuck it mug. What would fuck it look like? Yeah. God, I've got to get one of those. We need to order those because those are done quickly. You have the candle. Yeah, the candle is just, it's heavenly. The candles went out to those who purchased, who did like the 10K upgrade, 10K and 15K upgrade for Christmas. That's what it was. Because it was like y'all upgraded early or something. All right. And I had another one made, and I'll be honest, I was going to do it for Valentine's Day, and I wanted it to smell like you were going out, like you were getting sexy and going out. Sure enough, it does. If you walk in, you're like, it smells like, I don't know where it is, cigarettes and a really hot guy. This is not my normal time for live streaming, but we're going to do it. And it smells good. I just was like, it's just not, I just know when it hits. I'm very energetic, very magical when it comes to my candles and my stuff. So another one's coming. This says, pains me that the religious trauma that some experience, and it shouldn't be that way. I mean, religion, man, it's crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm like, why couldn't Buddhists? Why couldn't just have been like Hindu, Buddhism? I think those are the two really most awesome religions if we're going to be religious. Those are like the best. All right. She said she went through all this with her first coach, and after years of fighting the urge and shutting myself down and sometimes even giving in and feeling guilty about it and ashamed of doing it. And then it was that we weren't in a healthy relationship. So then I didn't want to have sex with him because it felt like it solidified and backed us being okay. Oh yeah, got him back to being okay. Yeah, like makeup sex. Even if I was telling him I wasn't okay or happy and clearly communicating my needs. The encounter we had before, he said, "Are you just done?" was because I'd let him have sex with me. After about 3 weeks of explaining, I didn't want to and why. So she felt used and awful. Everybody's been there, right? If you haven't been there, like, nice. You have way more healed feminine energy than most of us. Okay, so she writes a lot here, and I'm not going to read you the whole thing. This is just oozing with tons of just sadness. She had, it created hip pain, lots of growing issues, lots of health issues, Because unless you're living under a fucking rock, stored suppressed emotions cause illness and ailments. Okay. So to make sex less enjoyable to her. Yeah. And she also has lots of sex abuse. This is known, like most women do. Yep. She talks about some stuff here we're not going to say on here. Okay. Yep. Even assisting him, if you know what I'm saying. So lots of fucked up shit around sex, which is par for the course because she has former sex abuse. So she's asking for help. Now, I'm going to see if my AI will pick this up. My AI is probably not going to let me because it's sexual related. So I don't know. We need to create a naughty AI. Peep this from... Because what I like to do... Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see if it'll pick it up. This says stored trauma in the hips. Oh, yeah, for sure. And that's what everybody's somatic stuff. And your hips hold trauma. Let's be fucking real. The hip area is about your self-expression, creativity, your sexual everything. And women don't talk about that. I'm like, I'm sorry. You're just not going to be able to do some fucking positive affirmations and a healthy diet and start working out and do some like fucking snowflake shit. Like there may be some things come up. I remember whenever I was tapping into deep shame, I got the worst UTI, the worst. But I went into the medicine and I said, what's crazy is y'all, the girls who were working with me closely in 2023 when we were doing that feminine work, no. But I remember this is what's fucking crazy because I don't talk to a mom. And during that time, I remember I did a lot of plant medicine because I went there and I just was like, I'm just going to completely let go here. I know it's scary and I came off like my hormones, everything. And I said, I want to feel raw, the rawest, the barest that I've ever felt. And I want to do this medicine. And I want to, because people can sit with medicine or they can sit with themselves. And I wanted to sit with more of myself. I was like, if whatever shame is in here, I'm ready to feel it, see it, touch it, puke it, shit it, all the things. Oh, buddy, did it come as the gnarliest UTI I've ever had in my life. I thought I had kidney infection. It was so bad. I knew I was cleaning out a lot of stuff from my mom. I just knew it. Maybe a year and a half later, I don't know where this came about. I don't know who told me, but some word got back to me that she almost, I don't know if died, but she went into the hospital. Something happened to my mom. Her kidneys went out the same time I was doing my work. So you tell me, Amar, this is why a lot of women say, I don't have the money. You're scared of doing feminine work. Amar and Magic B, when you open yourself up to that work, is fucking scary as shit, but it's so liberating. You'll never be the same in a good way. So here's what we're going to say to my client. It reviewed her long thing and it said there's chronic body betrayal. Her body and her pleasure were taken from her. Abuse, violation, conditioning, long before she had a say. Sex equaled unsafe, equaled loss of control. Even consensual encounters feel like violations because her nervous system did not recognize choice yet. She's still operating from freeze and fawn survival response. Literal pain response in her hip and groin and back. Her body is saying no during intimacy, but she's internalizing it as the shame and guilt instead of honoring it as wisdom. And this is what I said today, y'all. The women who are like, there's something wrong with me, I don't want to have sex. I'm like, God damn it, this is you healing your feminine, but nobody knows this. It's a rite of passage, and so many are going to go to the grave not living a happy, pleasure-filled life being a woman. Like Shania Twain, woman. Feel like a woman. Because when you don't want to have sex, it is so spiritual. But so many people, they're fucking normies, man. They're asleep. So whatever. Let's keep going. It says, codependency overlays. If I don't satisfy him, I'm failing him as a partner. That comes from the Bible shit anyway. By the way, if you have feminine and masculine, here's still, when you start to look at it, because the Bible, this is where Christians and religious people fucked it up. And I don't give a shit. If this triggers you, get the fuck off my page. Here's where it went wrong, okay? And she's going to bring this into health and fitness. Yeah, because it's called hot bombs. And a lot of women aren't fucking stepping into their hotness because of this deep shit. And you know how in the Bible it's okay, the man's head of the household. All right, sure, you can say that all you want, but doesn't that just fit the patriarch way? Doesn't that just fit? Doesn't that just make things really nice for people? What if feminine was your subconscious? What if masculine was your conscious? There are so many other ways to see things. When I was growing up, everything was fucking literal. Like, truly, I thought like Noah's Ark was fucking real. It's a parable. I thought, but that's how I grew up. They think it's very like confined non-intelligence. It's like, you really fucking believe in Santa Claus right now. You really believe a woman got pregnant by a fucking ghost. But you're saying I'm weird because of whatever, and you sit here and you like, well, I have a whole thing on that. And I realized I'm probably going to lose tons of followers and people. And I could give a shit. I've lost way worse than that before. So whatever. Looking at her, what she's saying here, and if I don't satisfy him, I'm feeling him as a partner. And we're going to talk about holy horrors too. We're going to talk about that. Her body is shouting no during intimacy, during entrenched emotional caretaking fueled by survival and religious programming. Conflict conflicted religious identity around sex and pleasure. Her spirit knows she's worthy of pleasure. God gave me a clit, but programmed from early trauma and religious shame still hijacks her nervous system. Trust wounds every time she starts to trust intimacy again. It's weaponized, abandoned, or used against her. Before you respond, this is where it's telling me to do. Neutral, don't pity her. She's not broken. She's brilliant. Her nervous system knows exactly what it needs to do. We know this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first, because sometimes it is so, healing trauma is not crying in a fucking corner. Healing trauma is becoming aware and someone validating and seeing you and being like, and touching what you're feeling and being like, here's what it is. And you're like, oh my God, yes, yes. Okay, so first what we're going to do is this. First, you are so fucking brave. She is just so brave. This bitch will get dirty. She will get like down and dirty and all the things. She doesn't give a shit. She's actually a boundaries coach. And she helps someone speak up. And I've watched her grow over the past year and a half. And she speaks up. And I love how she does not care. She cares deeply, but she really does embody what she coaches other women to do, which is speaking up. And any woman that could work with her is just going to be very lucky. That's all I'm going to say. So Brave matches your offer. And I think her offer is called She Speaks Securely. So if you are a Christian chick and you need help speaking up, like, she has a great offer. Matches your offer. So many women would never post this. And I love that you will. Okay, let's get it. Okay, let's get into it. Here's the scoop. Okay. Now, here's the deal. We're going to do this one. This is wow, subconscious versus conscious. I like that. Yeah, and if there's a whole ideal behind this, which is very cool because they actually put Bible. If you are religious with the Bible, it puts some verses in there and expands your mind to more than what, people were taught, like ignorance was taught, like actual, like it's real. That's a spiritual book. How are you thinking that it's a human book? It's literally. Anyway, I was there too. But yeah, like the conscious mind is the doing and the thinking, and it's like the masculine. The subconscious is where it's, oh my God, it's like, it's the feminine. It's the feeling. It's what's underneath the surface. It's a very cool thing. We were sharing about this in Magic B. Like there's I'll just keep rolling. Let me pull this up. All right, so here we go. It says, you're not broken, you're brilliant. Your body never betrayed you, it protected you. Even now, the tightness, the dryness, the pain after intimacy, that's not your body being bad or broken. That's your body finally trusting you enough to show you what it still needs to be healed and heard. Here's the truth no one told. She needs ayahuasca. Let's be real. She needs some fucking ayahuasca. And she needs some plant medicine. Sex is not an obligation. Pleasure is not a transaction. And your worth is not tied to someone else's satisfaction. Your body is not the problem. The programming is. The shame you carry is not yours. The guilt is not yours. The idea is you should find gratification in him as being satisfied even when you're hurting. That's not yours. Your body is reclaiming herself now. It's scary because it feels new. It feels foreign. It feels wrong. And that's because the betrayal felt normal for so long. But this is your body finally waking up to the truth. You deserve to be full agency, full sensation, full consent, every second, without apology. We can walk this out gently, strategically, safely. You do not need meds to fix your libido. You need recalibration of your nervous system, subconscious programming, and feminine reclamation. You already started. You're further along than you think, and she is. What I suggest her, I'm going to definitely get with her in Magic B. She needs to plan this year. Yeah. And go back through the womb healing in Amar and Hot Moms. So let me post this to her. This is the shit we talk about in Hot Moms. Magic B, like my offers. Because your health is not just your fucking macros. And that's fine. If that's all you want. If you just want surface level, that's fine. We have that too. But you'll quickly find out it's the other. Okay, so let's do here. Nope, damn it. Okay, copy. And this says, I grew up Southern Baptist, so grateful I got out. Oh man, it's me too. I knew it was bullshit early on though. I loved when I was little. I love a lot of things about the church environment. I have a church. I love things about anything around spirituality, the good stuff they do. But man, it's just so, the rules, the judgment, it's patriarch. It's a lot. It's nothing but from the patriarch. It's really backwards. And backwards. Man, oh man. Okay, so that's one. Now the next one is, this one says overcoming fear. I'm thinking that, and if you're on here, by the way, I would love to also answer questions about like why you think you can't lose weight. I'd love to know why you think you can't lose weight. Why you think, what is it? Like, you're following me, obviously. If you're not working with me, what are you doing? Do you just not like feeling good? Do you just not like feeling good? Do you not like looking good and feeling good? Because we have a new offer too. Let's get your foot in the door, $199. I suggest doing the 444, but I suggest doing fucking Amar, Magic B, and Hot Moms. Let's be real. But not everybody's made for that. But I say, don't be a pussy, man. Let's just do it. Okay, this one says, I've been thinking a lot about this next season to be for me. What I want to work on. The thing that kept popping up was fear. I look at my past and I did so much and accomplished so much. Then after my son passed, going through all that trauma, then downfall of my marriage, I've been stagnant and slowly moving forward. I remember fear coming up and I would push it. I would push past it. Take a few tries, but then the fear was gone. Now I avoid it like crazy. And that's just when it's going to get louder. Anytime you're avoiding things and resistance, it just gets louder and louder. I have fear confronting my husband in difficult conversations. I'm sure there are more. I can't think of them. What recommendations would you have to overcome fear? Any books, modules? Well, okay. I'm actually did I tell y'all this yesterday? I've got a new thing we're creating for everybody in Hot Moms. Magic Bean, Millionaire Matrix. If you're working with me, it's going to be an AI and you tell it, it's going to pick up what's going on with you. Like you would just post this and it's going to tell you the exact module, the exact thing the tool that will help you to neutralize however you're feeling. So we are excited about that. All right. So what I'm going to do is this. She does not need to read the book. If you're still reading self-help books and you're fucking over 40, you're doing something wrong. You have to eventually stop working on yourself like that and start living and learn how to integrate and do both. It's like, it's just so many women, they get in that leap and that's why you stay stuck. All right. So now the next one, okay, here we go. She's open, willing in. All right. So it says, before her trauma, son passing, marriage breakdown, she had an action identity of the doer, achiever, pusher. Anybody else here ever been in that? At a doer, achiever, and the pusher? Yeah, that's me. Hey, by the way, whoever's watching on Facebook, will you comment and tell me if you can hear me? Here, wait. So let's just, I can do it. I can hear myself. Never mind. You just keep watching. Sit there. Mouth breathe. There you go. I love it. Okay. Your beautiful, hot fucking mouth. Your fucking hot mouth. Yummy. Okay. After trauma, her nervous system is wired for freeze and avoid. All right. She's interpreting fear, but it's actually a safety mechanism. And that's why she doesn't need books. She doesn't see exactly. She doesn't need to think through fear. She needs nervous system recalibration, power reintegration, safe building blocks. And she just joined Hot Moms AI. So first, let me read what it says. Here's what's actually happening. You've been feeling stuck. It's not that you lost your drive. It's that your nervous system is doing its job, protecting you from more loss, more devastation, more collapse. She also needs plant medicine. I'm like, everybody needs fucking plant medicine. I ain't talking about mushrooms. Most people need fucking ayahuasca, some DMT, and mushrooms are like the bare fucking, mushrooms are going to be like fucking, what's that? Fibrous vegetable. Right now, your brain interprets growth, visibility, and conflict, and leading is, I went through that. Oh my God, I went through that. Because the last time you expanded, the rug got ripped out from under you. So it's not fear, it's survival wiring. And you can't mindset your way out of the trauma pattern. And the women that are like, oh, I already work with a coach. I'm like, oh, is that right? Is that why you're fucking following my shit and you have tons of trauma and your body won't let go of the fat? Yeah, I guess you're doing it, aren't you? You're really doing it right. And I know you're probably like, oh, that's so shaming. That's such a bitch. But then don't say when you come to me for help and your fucking first comment is, I have a coach. Bitch, come on. Really? Anyway, just all you got to do is just get started. Just get started so you can get your shit going, man. It's going to be really quick for you too. All right. You have to build new safety maps inside your body first. Then the courage and momentum come back online naturally. That's why when you push through fear before it worked. But after grief, the rules change. And now your body needs to feel different kind of leadership. You're not broken. So I know her personally. So what I'm going to suggest for her is this. She's putting herself out there, but I can feel her energy. She is holding back so fucking much. If I said to her, like right now, if you could do anything and nobody would be fucking mad at you for doing it, what would you do? I guarantee this bitch would say, I would move. I would do blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, there you go. There's your answer. And I've had a few people who are ballsy enough to do that. Because if you still live in the same 2-mile radius as where you fucking grew up, like, you're not going to grow that much. It's just what it is. Unless you're very wealthy and you travel and you never stay at home and like you're gone all the time, or maybe you've got 2 other houses somewhere else and you're exposing yourself to other places. It's just what it is. You're too much in your comfort zone. All right. So here's what we're going to do. It says start with a MAR, the nervous system recalibration module, which is, I'm going to suggest, let me ask, which neutral, I think, because she's got that she needs to do with grief, but not anxiety. Anxiety is going to come up, but really it's usually something deeper under anxiety is what it is. So let me put this neutralizer. Let's go to the grief. All right, which neutralizer for her? Let's see which one it is. Anger, no, definitely going to be, she may have some. This says, of course, I know how to reframe based on my work with you, but I definitely have had some issues lately with not trusting my body or feeling negatively about the parts of health that are needed. Support, adrenal, thyroid, digestion. Like I said, you've given me the tools, need to go back to them. Just figured others could resonate. What are you saying? Oh, did I miss something else? What are you saying? Are you judging yourself because you think you should be farther along, Lizzie? Is that what I'm hearing? All right. So she needs to do is fear, posting, confronting, and reaching out. Hidden. Oh, self-doubt. All right. So let's do this. Okay. So rewrite her Where's the new neutralizer suggestions? This said, yeah, that's what it says. You know where you need to go? Clear judgment. I have to clear judgment as well towards myself because I've been judging myself a lot too. I feel like I definitely should be in a different place. So it's totally fucking normal. You just gotta know what to do with it when you have it. And then you've got to be aware enough to even know it's there. If it's not, it's gonna be running the fucking show. This is why so many women are stuck. They're not aware. If you go anywhere, people are starting these days to teach awareness. It's called something scientifically, but it's the more aware you are, the better you can nurture yourself and give yourself what you need. And that's why health becomes easy at certain points because you're aware. Here we go. I'm going to post this one. Okay. Boom. So let's give it to her. Let's give it to her. Let's give it to her. Who's horny? Who needs it? I just want to know. Who needs it right now? Who needs it? I'm ready for a sexy weekend. I'm ready for like where you just don't even put on any clothes for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We need that. Okay, people that's just joining are like, what the fuck did I walk into? This bitch. Okay, so now we're going to tell her she needs to do the neutralizer. Here it is. Okay, loss of the sun, underneath the fear. Okay, underneath the fear, there's self-doubt. So here you go, neutralize it, the Amar. Okay, yes, I'm allowed to move. Oh, an EFT. She can do an EFT tapping. That would be great. All right, so let's tell her she needs to do these. Health, underneath the fear, self-doubt. The party doesn't fully trust yourself to rise again without losing everything. And this is why women, you know what I used to do? I used to admit always laugh my ass off. So many women, I'm not shitting you. When I used to have offers that were 12 grand, women that would join me, I think I had at one point, well, how much was it? I think this one offer. Oh, it was either 7 to 12 grand, 7 to 12 grand. And it was heavy on the energetics. I even had like psychics on my team at that point. Like it was a lot of energetics. There's a reason I don't do that anymore. But anyway, I remember I would just tap into the person energy just like I do here when y'all talk. They would be in my DMs. You'd be like, I want to work with you. I would tap into your energy and I'd be like, I could feel the women who were just scared. And I remember I used to make everybody do a neutralizer before they sign up. I'm like, you're going to clear that self-doubt before you sign up. Because how you sign up is like the result you're going to get. If you sign up because you think you're fucked up and broken and I need Casey to fix me, you're going to have a shit time. You're going to get very disappointed, very let down. A lot of women think that I'm going all out. I'm doing the biggest package and that's going to give me a result. You got to make the purchase in this grounded, confident, and certainty, and you can only tap into that. Sure, if you remove, like right now, if you just move the uncertainty and fear aside, would you sign up for my highest package? Some of you are like, the new ones don't even know what the fuck I do, but those of you that's been following me, you're probably like, yeah, in a heartbeat. So we have tools that will do that, and I'll gladly send them to you if you want one. All you gotta do is say, hey, I'm ready to sign up. I do have lots of self-doubt, and you actually would do the exercise. Like, I'm down for that. Clean your shit up. Okay, under that fear, there's self-doubt part of you. You don't need to fight the fear. You need to neutralize it and rebuild self-trust. Here's exactly what you need to do. And I give her the neutralizer. Your body's okay, got it. All right, now we're going to do this. I'm allowed to move even when you feel like you're not safe. Yep. This is such a big deal. So many women are like, they don't move because they just don't feel ready. And I'm like, God damn, you are never going to, you can feel the fear move anyway. Anybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And that's my number one fucking secret. Okay, so let's do this one. And then let's do this one. You don't need another book. You don't need another book. You don't need another mindset fucking hack or affirmations. You need power reps. Small daily reminders. You're safe to be seen. You got to really put yourself out there, though. She doesn't know. Fear isn't the enemy. It's the old map. You built a new one. Okay. She needs to do, oh my God, the new identity work. Let me tell her. Okay. Also do oh God, what is that module called? Breakthrough Blueprint. Part of Amar. God, I hope she has access. This is like when women come here and they just do one of the masterminds or something, but they need the other one. I'm like, fuck. All right. Breakthrough Blueprint, because that's going to go into the identity to create the new identity. Anybody here watching, where is that identity? I have some more identity work with AI. Did I just put that in Hot Moms AI so y'all could use the post? Okay, to create the new identity. Look in Hot Moms AI for the identity work. All right, let's take that one. It's a good starting place. I love that women will post this shit. I love it. I've been in masterminds, and you get such great results. Okay, this one is good too. Oh, this one's good. This one's good. I gotta sneeze. I'm curious, what kind of vibes do you get from me? What kind of vibes? I'm not gonna do psychic readings today. What kind of vibes do you feel that you have? That's what I'm gonna ask. Let's see, letting go. One of my hardest hurdles, and that's even for me. I used to love to flex that shit. I used to love it. It made me feel so valuable. But now I see like women just want me to give them a reading. I'm like, what do you think your vibe is? What's your specific question? That's where you get better results. Okay. One of my hardest hurdles has been letting go. Everybody's. Hot Moms AI show me that I'm functioning as a steady stream of stress, which is why certain events can push me over the edge. She's trying to control, just reading that, I know her. She likes to control her chaos. And she's got a very comfy little life. Like, mommy and daddy are still there. Childhood was good. Fucking, this is the bad part about a good childhood. It is. It's yeah. A week or so ago, I had a dream that a snake with huge fangs bit my finger. Snakes are beautiful. That means you are shedding. You are literally shedding parts of things that do not belong anymore and eliminating. Anyway, but you got bit by it. My question is, oh fuck, Wall's there. When you got bit by it, were you scared? Did it hurt? Or did it not? What's happening in your dream is huge. And use the dream decoder in Hot Mom's AI. That's going to be a big one. So then this week, my sweet children accidentally put 2 of my childhood memorabilia into my giveaway bag that were given to Goodwill. Oh my God. One was a little stuffed animal my grandma made for me, and the other was little stuffed mouse my sister won for me when she was 5. And I know I'm too old to care so much, but these losses hit me hard because I'm incredibly sentimental. That means you got a lot of depression. That's why weight is sticking onto you as well. My husband and I are working to level up in our life and business and are in the middle of a big life-changing move. I wonder if this is a test to see if I'm willing to let go of my old self. The snake dream, I may have signaled rebirth. It did. I'm working to reframe this to see where it could be growth. Casey, I know you must have dealt with this tenfold with the fire. I almost died in a house fire. We lost everything. But that wasn't my first house fire. What's the best module, AI tool here where I can let go and process this? I'm feeling way more guilt. It's just a big loss. I wonder if it's the sign I'm hanging on too much. Oh, yes, hang on. So this happened to me. I used to be very sentimental. I used to home videos, pictures, and I come from a family, and maybe this isn't everybody's family. Like, sentimental shit was big deal. Like, I even wanted all my grandmother's shit in my house. Like, y'all, that's legit. Y'all want to talk about Bible where it says dead word with dead? Y'all want to talk about some legit shit? Bring your fucking family heirlooms into your home. What you're telling universal energies, like what you're telling everything is you're okay with depression. You're okay with the old. Well, I want to remember them. Why? You are them. This goes so much. It's way beyond that. But I remember I used to be the same way. And the first time I experienced, I know how you feel. Not from the house fire at all, but for different things. The first time this happened to me, we were in an apartment in 2008 or 9 down in Atlanta, Buckhead. It was the last day to get our shit out or something. And we were about an hour. We had moved into a new apartment an hour away, and I was just dragging my feet to go back down there and get the stuff. And they told me if it's not out on a certain time, we're just going to take everything and throw it away. And a lot of the stuff I didn't care about. Dude, I had forgotten that all my childhood photos were there. Bitch. I ran. I didn't find it anywhere in the apartment. I ran and looked in the dumpsters, and I saw my 2-year-old picture poking out of the dumpsters. I lost out. I didn't cry back then at all. I didn't feel. I had alexithymia, pretty much. Just a tough bitch. I fucking got rage. I was rageful. I couldn't believe. I got in there and got them all. Luckily, they were in a box that they threw away in there, so I just got them all out, and I was so I was fucked up, and I just got the shit and went home. But I'm talking fucked up, man. Like, so I understand when you say your memorabilia was like tossed. Here's the thing though. A, that's depression. A, that means you have so much inner child shit you need to sit with. You don't need to do shit. You could do some real quick and forget about all of it and then start showing up tomorrow as your future self. But who wants to get that uncomfortable? I'm being facetious. If you're really attached to your family stuff, you're attached. The path to the dark side is through attachment. Attachment is the darkest hole. Attachment is what you don't want. So if you are attached to your house, your car, your life, Lindsay, if you feel attached to your job role, your fucking shitty little MBA, your fucking grandma's ring, like, you're not free. You're not free at all. And you've been tricked to think that it's called caring, but it's not. You're not free. Hey, Waylon, are you playing a game right now? Because you can come lay on the bed. You just have to be very quiet. It's not back yet. He's with Grady with motocross. And so Waylon, I said, I'm going to be on live stream for an hour. He plays games for an hour. If he's going to do it or not. But yeah, if you're attached to your family stuff or your car or anything, like if something happens to your anything and you're attached, you're not free. So the fire taught me was nothing about that. I had lost. I was okay to let go of a lot of things because I did not like what my life was like. See, this girl, she's had a quote good childhood. Now, if I could get her to sit down and sit with some things, she probably would say differently. Because if you say you have a good childhood, that means you're still a child. That's what that means. Because anybody and everybody that matures on a certain emotional level can look back and go, yeah. Not dissing any parents, but it is what it is. After the fire, because we had the house fire. But see, early on in my early days, my dad, when I say I come from, whatever types of people, man, dear God, there's some family secrets though. Jesus. Like the house burned, quote burned, okay, burned when I was little. And that was a big loss. I didn't remember it. I didn't remember any of it until we had our house fire. And then I started diving in. I saw that as a huge portal to process things. And I dove in, and sure enough I went back in a journey, was my 3-year-old, 4-year-old self. Literally, my dad was taking me through the house, asking me what I wanted to keep, because I knew I was not going to have my stuff anymore. And so I had to sit with all that. I buried that away. I buried that all away. And anyways, but the house fire was in 2022, was a fucking, those damn RC cars, like hobby grade cars. My whole story's on my podcast, by the way, if you ever want to hear it. It's really crazy. But the kids, the trauma left right now, the only last bit of trauma is the kids won't sleep on a top bunk, because if they were on the top bunk, they would have died. Anyway, we were in this little shitty house. It was not a shitty house. It was like $5,000 a month. So it wasn't like too shitty, but it was on a key. It was beautiful interior Verde. It's on a key, like lots of money there. It's a marina off St. Pete, and it didn't have any smoke detectors. It didn't have any of those little Florida homes or renovated or whatever, but it didn't have any smoke detectors or anything. I didn't even think about it. We've been renting for so long. I was just like assumed that everybody was up to code on shit. And sure enough, it was Christmas time. We had a trip planned to go to Big Sky anyway, but it was Christmas time, and the boys, because we don't do Santa Claus, they get their gifts like you'd think we're Jews because you do with the 12 days of Christmas, but I was like, they're little and they get to open something every day. We just make our own fucking rules up. So had already opened their gift, and it was those hobby grade cars that are like $250, $400 for one car. These are like huge RC cars. I didn't know about this till Skip. And the battery pack is what caused it. And Skip had it on the charger in the garage. And apparently he said, I don't know if I forget the story, but they make things that when they're done charging, it'll just cut off. I don't know if he had it on there, if he didn't have it on there. He said he forgot to unplug it, but I was like, man, that's a fucking child toy. Don't give me because he felt so bad for so long. Like, Skip, that was a fucking toy. I'm sorry. If women knew that, hey, if you purchase this toy, if you leave it plugged in, your fucking house will burn down, they wouldn't sell them. And they did. They're out of business now. But yeah, it caught on fire, middle of the night. We barely made it out. I'm talking barely made it out of that fucking house alive. I'll never forget what that felt like, to literally be so close to death and getting on that lanai. And all of us were just because of the smoke inhalation. That's what gets you. And the firefighter said, he goes, man, y'all got lucky. He goes, usually we find all the bodies, all the family right here at the door, trying to get out. I'm like, I knew it though. I knew I was granted a wish. I knew I was given life. It hit me when I was walking, just middle of the night, walking barefoot. We didn't have any clothes on. Skip was naked. There's some comedy there. We didn't have any, like, no shoes, no nothing. I begged the firefighter, please go in and get my laptop. Please get my Louis bag and my laptop, because I needed my laptop. And it smelled like fucking smoke. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I had just decorated the house. Oh my God, my damn Perry barn. Crate and barrel shit just came in. My Z gallery table just came in. Like, I had decorated that house was so cute. I got all my beautiful little stuff. It was just so pretty. It was just so pretty. But y'all know the story. Like, I knew, like, spirit was pushing me to get out of that house anyway. And yeah, but I remember the day after that, we didn't have anything. The only clothes I had was we went to the hotel and I bought shit from the gift store to wear. And then I went to get me some, y'all know the fat girl shoes. That was a story of the fat girl shoes from TJ Maxx. I'm walking in the mall because it's Christmas time, and I have those clothes on that I bought from the drugstore because we didn't have anything. Nothing. We had nothing. We had our dogs and our kids, and that was it. My purse that reeked of smoke. And I walked in the mall, and I told Skip, I'm like, I feel fucking rich, man. I know the house just burned down. We just lost everything, and we almost died, but I feel rich. Like, I can't explain this feeling. And then later on, and I vibed with that, and then we got in Big Sky because we had that trip planned. I'm sitting on the couch, I'm doing some meditation, pretty deep. And I remember it feeling my home is here and I now am free. I'm not attached to anything. And it said, you hold like more power because of this. If you think about it, people who's lost a child and has gotten, not over that because you don't, but like they've integrated, they sat with the grief and they're doing great things still. And it's not the reason why they stopped living. That's power. So I saw it as, like Nicole said, I've lost myself. Let's be real. I tried to commit suicide when I was 17. So I think that a person that's lost themselves, I've had more loss and grief my whole life. And here we are. And I've sat with a lot of that. I did some ayahuasca the other day and I sat there and I was expecting to have grief come up. And I asked her, I was like, where's the tears? Like, I was judging myself. Where are the tears? And she's like, honey, you've cried the tears for now. We're going to work with power today. And I'm like, oh, but yeah, if whatever you're attached to, you're not free. So and even they joke about it in Star Wars, like that is the dark side, being attached. Everybody's attached. That's why everybody freaks out. So there is a big freedom when it comes to detachment. And it's the fastest form of magic is detachment. So there's that. But so what we're going to share with her is she is forging the fire. She wanted big things and she's just getting started. She's just had an easy life. That's what this girl's problem is. She's just had an easy life and she's got the tools now, because what most women like her would do is they would drama this, they would make it mean something because they had trauma. See, the trauma is what's causing this, by the way. She wouldn't have any charge if she didn't have trauma. Trauma likes to attach to stories. So this is why I say get in, do the neutralizers, because that's where your resilience comes up. That's where you can look at women and go, how do you handle what you do? I have less charge than you. Do I have less stored emotions than you? Do I have more emotional intelligence? That's why I'm not different. I'm not better. Hell, you probably got to hire something right than I do. It's knowing and having the tools and understanding trauma, how it works. Because this girl right here, the reason it's hard for her is hit her like this because she's never had to sit with a lot of stuff before. She's growing right now. That's what this means. But she's still a child. Like it's on an emotional sense. But that's why she's here. Because nothing's ever helped her lose weight. She's finally losing weight. She's finally getting results. And this is why her emotional intelligence is increasing. She's learning a lot. I love this thing, but it keeps falling off. All right, so now this one. All right, so let's put this in here. And also let's have her do a neutralizer, maybe grief, loss. Okay, who's on? What's up? Y'all said y'all wanted me to talk about the spiritual woo stuff. I'm working on detachment myself from a situationship. Yeah, detaching is crazy, bro. Waylon said, yeah, I'm playing a game. After I play the game, I'll be quiet on the bed. Okay. Lindsay, you're so funny being called out here. So are y'all here for weight loss? Are you here for weight loss? Weight loss or hormones or healing your shit, reclaiming your femininity and like yoni and fucking power and showing ass and titties? Let's go. All right, here we go. She's already deep and self-aware. She's already open for healing. She's already doing major identity, death, rebirth cycle, hence the snake biting her in the dream. But you'll see though, if you have that dream, you have to see what you're doing in the dream. And I teach this in Amar Magic B when we talk about the stuff. Also, just the more you grow, it's just something that you can't learn. You have to experience it using the tools that we give. She's clinging to childhood objects because they represent parts of her that never truly felt safe to grow up. She says, I don't have trauma. Anytime somebody tells me I don't have trauma or childhood shit, I'm go, you're still a fucking child. And that's why life's really hard for you. So come on over here and grow up, baby. You can come over here with a safe place for you to grow up right here. I gave me the best childhood shit the other day. Oh my God. I cried multiple times in the days after my Aya journey because of what she'll do for your childhood stuff, man. It's the coolest. Okay, anyway, yeah. So let's say this. It says, this isn't about the lamb or the mouse. It's about what they anchored in you. Safety, innocence, a version of you that had not yet had to carry the weight of growth, responsibility, or reinvention. What did I just say? When we evolve, we level up and our nervous system grieves. Not because we're weak, because parts of us are dying. Parts of us, this is Rayos. This is like learning how to die to yourself and be reborn. Every minute. It's not just one time. But no longer fit the life we're walking into. The snake dream, pure symbolic initiation. Yes, death, the rebirth cycle. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. The grief is sacred. It doesn't mean you're clinging to the past wrongfully. It means you're honoring what got you here and building space for who you're becoming. Go to the grief and loss neutralizer. Do this now. Do the recalibration. So I'm just going to say, we don't want her to do really the mom. Yeah, she's definitely in a big shedding right now. Let's just, man, I'm just going to give it to her like this because Casey gives that fire. So let's do this. All right, here's what's really happening. And if you want coaching like this, then you need to fucking join. The link's in the bio. What are you fucking waiting on? Christ's second coming? Everything to be perfect? Learning so much, all of it, Kara, Blythe. Hey, remind me, Blythe for life. You're already, what's your name? Sassy, what's your name? Okay, but here's the deal. It's wasting your fucking time if you just have me talking. You need to do less listening and binging of things and start fucking taking action. So what are you here for? What are you trying to do? Why is it not happening? That's where we get results. I'm not a goddamn museum. You don't just come and view me. Yeah, Rose. Okay, that's what I thought. Rose, I feel like we have 2 Roses. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm in. Are you doing it? Are you going to do what I sent you a text on? Are you doing it? This said, you called me out on my childhood shit right away. But you were open. Peeling apart the layers of my childhood trauma as impact on my present state has been mind-blowing. Like, yeah, there's still parts of you that just cling to your feminine lineage. Like, you're gonna love plant medicine. Like, I can't even explain to you plant medicine and then you getting out, like not being available, not doing holidays with people in your family anymore. Do that a few times. That's gonna help. Okay, happy for you, her. You're already in a major death recycle. Out of your here. Okay, you're clinging parts of you, grieving your feeling. Yeah. As you step in Everyone sign up and pay this woman. Seriously. Seriously. I really would love to know. Nobody's been like brave enough to tell me yet. I was like, I'm so fucking honest with y'all. Like, where's the reciprocity? Like, where's the tell me why you are not in. I want to know right now, those of you that are on, that are not in, like, why are you not doing this work? I truly, deeply want to know, because I love understanding people, because otherwise I feel like frustrating. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to. I just, maybe not everybody just wants to feel good. Maybe not everybody, I don't know. Yeah, I just want to know. I just want to know. Somebody just have the balls to tell me, like, here's why I'm not in. Would love to know that. And you're probably not going to do that because you knew if you said that, you'd be fucking in. Don't waste the time. Okay, you're right. Okay, this isn't about this. Okay. But Rose, are you doing what I text you about? This feels scary. I feel the fear there is so good. God, I remember that feeling. That's how you feel before you dive into feminine work. And when I say feminine work, where you get coached by me in the quantum room, that's what I mean. Who's in the quantum room that witnessed that shit go down the other day? And then she came back and said she puked. Who saw that? Who fucking saw that shit? Just amazing. The work that we are doing, and it is amazing. Right. Okay, we're done with that question. See, this is way more fun doing it with y'all. I'm going to be a little codependent. Like, I can't work. I'm not on a live stream. Okay, I signed up right after seeing the first video of you that I saw, and I never looked back. A year and a half in, and it just keeps getting better and better. I was proud even though I didn't know her. Who, me or you? Yes. Yes, you're talking about the girl from the quantum room. Yes. Because if you'll listen to my message, I was like, we were in it, boy. I was in it. Most people couldn't handle that kind of truth. I was slaying. I was giving it to her, no holding back. And I told her, I said, I'm not even going to say anything else. I was like, your energy makes me want to fucking vomit. You need to go clean. I told her like what to do. And she did. And I fucking puked. And I'm like, hell yes. Says she felt so much better. Yeah, girl. Girl. Oh, were you? She liked this. Okay, next. Who's next? Okay, Nikki, blood work. Okay, let me look at her blood work real quick. Oh, God, I love the Hot Moms AI blood work. Oh, shit, Nikki? Fuck. I need to request access. Here, let me tell her, requested access. I love doing the blood work stuff. I don't love it, actually. I'm not gonna, like, to me, it's like, use AI, but it's fun. It's data. I fucking love data. I never thought I liked data. I never thought I was one of those ladies, but I fucking love data. I can nerd out on fucking data. Data. Data or data? Is it route or root? Route or root? Look, nobody's answering me. So who's on here right now? Just say your name. Who's on right now? Say your name, because I don't know fucking the sweet Georgia tits. Like, I don't know any of that stuff. Oh my God, Darian, I've already covered your question and I gave you so much shout out. I gave you some shout out, Darren. So we got Meg, Darian, Cherie. Say your name. Who's on here? Who else? That's 3. Rose from Titanic, because that's the only Rose I know. Just kidding. Lindsay. 2 more. Jessica. Who's the other one? I need to know who's in the room. It's a bystander. Like Kara. Are you in? Is that talk with you today? Are you in Hot Moms? What are you in? Okay, so we got this one. I've answered this one. Okay. Said she wanted sex twice since posting. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I gave some really good props to you on this live stream, Darian. Okay, raw truth time. Oh, the Skip thread's gonna be so good. I said I'm bringing Skip on no filters. Y'all ask the questions. Let's go. Kara, which one are you in? Are you in anything or no? I need your help. I need somebody that's not fucking in something to help. All right, so Casey, we've got this. You're welcome. Okay. Somebody wants the money post. I need to do that tomorrow. I'll do sales stuff tomorrow where I reach out to people and y'all get a kick out of that. Y'all love watching me do that, where I just reach out to them because they're saying they want stuff. And so I reach out to them after they say they want it and coach them, help them get signed up. And it's pretty fucking funny. All right. This says, I can't wait for skip time either. That's going to be a vibe. Kara. She must have signed off. I'm not fucking gonna answer. I'm too uncomfortable. I'm getting off. All right, so letting go. Does anybody else talk to their people like this? Is that why? I will. Shit. You want to get better, right? Okay, letting go. I've already did that one. Account is up. I got the sex and hang-ups, blood work. I commented on that. Kara, you're in Hot Moms. We weren't talking today. No, okay, it's not you. I just started this week. What are you in? You do the 22, 199, 444, 999, 5K, 10K, 25K. What are you doing? Which one are you doing? Okay, so we're done with that one. Now there's one in here about sex shame, something else about shame and sex. Look, we didn't even gotten started. We didn't even talking about the Harper Valley PTA. I got a whole story for y'all. Y'all ain't never heard this story. You did the 999. Okay. You got 30 days. I think that means you get 30 days of magic being the feminine work. So you're new to this. Did you know me before, Kara? Did you stalk me or no? Because we know Meg, you found me from an ad a long time ago. We used to do like high ticket calls. I don't do that shit no more. I'm like, if you want him, let's go answer this last question here. And if you have any questions right now, just ask me. Yesterday was the most fun live stream ever. We were talking about sex. We were talking about so much funny sex shit. I learned some shit on there. Got some freaks and I love it. All right. So we're scrolling. Speaking of sex, Skip just walked in the door. I don't know, man. If y'all just saw him right now, you would know what I'm saying. Like, you would know why I'm talking like this. I'll tell him, like, you going out the house like that? He said he gets women. He goes, he goes, yeah, I make them nervous. I'm like, I know. What do they do? He said this one lady in the doctor's office was like, she gets real red. And like that lady on Legally Blonde when she's like, hi, and doesn't know what to say. It's so funny. It's so cute. I love it. I love that he makes women squirm. Kara, yes. What? Yes, what did we say? Remind me what I just said. Okay, where's that question? Here it is. All right. Last night, my middle daughter came to me asking me if I know what this gesture means. And it was gesture. Okay. She's 8 years old, looked at her. Honey, if you saw what my 8-year-old boy was doing, you want to know what my 8-year-old boy was doing? I want to know. I want to embarrass him. How can I do this? I know I can do this. All right, hold on. 8 years old is such a vibe. So she's very age appropriate for that. I know it sounds crazy, but it's very normal. She's asking about it. The kids are talking about it. Okay, she said, looked at her for a minute and then asked her if she knew what it meant. Said to me, when a boy sits on a girl's chest and puts his hand, yep. Oh, okay. Little girl, perfect. I was dumbstruck. We kept neutral. Good. Yeah, I always keep neutral too. And I even told Skip, like, the shit that I'm witnessing, I'm going to message y'all. I will answer this in Magic B. This deserves a Casey voice note. I'm going to answer the Casey voice note. She said, boys at school make the gesture around. Okay, yeah. The whole thing made me feel upset. Nah, it's normal. You did the right thing. Hi. No, we're good. Camera's on you. You want my phone? You can show it to him, Jack. But y'all be quiet, Gardy. I'm almost done. So, yeah, I'm going to answer this one. I'm going to answer this one in Magic B, but it's ultimately about age-appropriate stuff if you have a daughter or son and just feeling like it's too graphic or it's too whatever, and it's not. It's not. It's all normal. Best thing you can do is not shame them at all. And we talk about this a lot, too, in Hot Moms and Mastermind. There's books and wonderful books you can get your kids when they're like 2, because 2-year-olds masturbate. You see how shame runs rampant everywhere. Most adults are just shame-filled, so just carries on their kids, and a lot of like low income ignorant people are even more shameful. That's just it. You talk to any psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor that's worked with people, and they'll say the same thing. Less intelligent people are even worse. They're like, that's nasty, get out here and put that thing up. It's just lots of shame. Poverty and shame around sex is definitely that. Now look, this is what I have noticed working with thousands of people and working with professional mental health people, just hearing what they say from their case studies and all. Because if you think about it, first of all, where I grew up, reading books, going to psychologists, psychiatrists, all that shit, like they talk shit about, they're like, guess what crazy people do? You just think about intelligent people, it's intelligence. That's normal. Hell yeah. They're like, that's normal. And if you knew about kids, it's just normal. But I remember asking my therapist one time, I'm like, dude, is this normal? What do I do? I feel this way or whatever. And she's like, yeah, here's what's up. Now, if your kid was like 13, he's doing that, be a different story, but he's 5. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's weird when you've got kids, because especially if you come from sex abuse and shame, which most of us do, it's really hard. It's interesting when you have kids. There's amazing books. There's amazing fucking books. I think it's in my Amazon. If you have the toolkit, if you're in Hot Moms, just go to my Amazon store and there's books there for kids. It's books about that shit, and it's so good. Like it is some of the best books about sex. It has age appropriate, like for 4-year-olds, talks about their body parts. It has like for every age, and there's just these wonderful books. But it will call you out, because if you'll read them and if it makes you feel weird, like it's going to show you where your shame is. So get ready to grow, because your kids are nothing more than they are just subconscious in the manifest. That's what your kids are. And that's why people are like, when they bitch about their kids, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Your kid's the best fucking thing that could ever happen to your dumbass. And you're not even learning a lesson from them. You're treating them like a child. Like, you are so stupid. I think of that white guy. You are so dumb. Hide your wife, hide your kids, because they're raping everybody out here. Y'all remember that one? Damn, that was a good one. Shit, where did I lose this thing? Hide your wife, hide your kids, because they're raping everybody out here. And he goes, you are so dumb. Y'all remember that? Because how the robber got in. That was funny. Was this up? What did I say, Kira? I don't know what I said. So I do realize we were going to talk about the big deal, the big women and the clothes and being shamed for wearing certain things, because God knows. We're going to have to do that tomorrow. We're going to have to do that tomorrow, because I need to do a lot of outreach. There's a lot of people that's wanting the 444 thing. They need to get signed up. We got some people that's wanting to do the quantum room. So I'll probably do some of that tomorrow, and then we'll talk about this topic for sure, because it deserves at least an hour or two. I've got a story I ain't never told y'all about. I wrote about it when it happened, but I never even told y'all about it. And it's stuff that you don't think I go through. Man, buddy. And it had to do with my titties hanging out. And it has to do with a lot of stuff. So maybe we do that tomorrow. Okay. So, Rose, did you ever get back with me? Rose was feeling some call to do some shit. She was, I can't wait for, Skip. We were going to do Skip's thing. He can't do tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the vibe here? It is 8:48. Tell me when you post, Amy. Yes, I will. Oh shit, you popped on at the perfect moment. Yeah, I'm gonna. Nikki, yours deserves a fucking voice chat. I got it because I got a voice chat. Yeah, Amy. Yeah, we gotta tell this whole fucking story about the clothes thing. But yeah, she's just a miserable old. I bet she's overweight. I bet that lady's overweight, even if she's not. Look, I was called trashy with a nose ring by some fucking realtor bitch that act like all the other, most of them. Not all. But it's like they have to do these things because your power makes them feel a certain way. So it's like men. They have to put these names on you. They got to say things about you so they feel superior. It says a lot about them. It's actually sad. But yeah, it's types of women, man. I just think of them old fucking mean-ass school teachers that are miserable, fucking overweight. And I'm like, look, can you just, I want to give them my card and be like, hey man, this is what I help women with because shit, there's so much, yeah. But also, Amy, you do send your kids to fucking Christian school. I can't imagine. It would be funny if I sent my kids to a Christian school. Grady hated it when I sent him. He thought it was weird because I'm not religious, but it would be funny. I would do that for a prank and put it on YouTube. I would just wear the clothes that I wear and I would be cussing. I'd be like, fuck yeah. We actually did work at a Christian school, by the way. You ask if I stalked you for a while. You did stalk me for a while. Thank you, Karen. Yeah. Seems to be the case. Most women are like that. What made you buy? Do you remember what made you buy? What made you enroll? We did work at a Christian school, actually. 2000 and it wasn't even a Christian school. Let's be real. It was a fucking school where people either with money sent their kids because they thought they were better than everybody and wanted them to have a private education, or kids that got in a lot of fucking trouble and their parents had money and they just wanted to send them somewhere because they were like troubled kids because their parents were so fucked up. But we worked there, and the first thing I'll never forget, sitting at the table with the headmaster. I didn't come from this type of shit, but I can mingle, motherfuckers. I can mingle, but whatever. I'm just not a fucking fake. I'm just gonna be who I am. I'm like Dolly Parton. I'm gonna talk the way I talk. I'm not gonna put on because I'm with a headmaster. So I'm sitting there, and this is, I have a question about identity death. I can feel it happening inside. I'm curious what will aid in the process. That's why I messaged you when I messaged you. If you only knew what was going down that day, Rose, are you gonna say yes? Open up. I'd love for a lot of you to get down here and do some stuff this year. Florida, when I say that. But going back, so we're sitting there at the table. We go in for the headmaster because he's like interviewing us or something. We had already gotten the job there. Skip was the baseball coach. I was doing, at one point, when they had PE, I was working with some of them, like doing a PE class. And I'm not a fucking teacher. And then I worked with the baseball team. I did training and helped them. And that's where I started working with those kids that helped get in D1 scholarships and all this stuff. Oh, we sit at the fucking table. And he's the fake facade and how you doing in small talk. Fucking, I hate all that shit. Can't stand it. It's why I don't do corporate. I'm none of that shit. All that shit. And the first thing he says is, tell me about your, what do you call it when you go to church and they ask you like not your testimonial. Is it your testimonial? Like when you got saved or something? What's that called? Money growth coming in hot. Want to make sure cleared out stuff so we both handle it. Do I do it plus him help with mindset? Fuck no. I don't know where you girls are getting all this codependency shit. Like when y'all saw those questions about Skip, I'm like, the codependency is rampant. All these women feeling so responsible for everybody's goddamn growth. I'm like, this is why you bitches aren't where you want to be. That's where I'm coming in. I'm going to just lay it down. I'm going to lay it down, girl, because you're there. I told you. Testimonial, thank you. I told you, Darian, like I gave you the biggest shout out. You got to go back and listen to this because I'm in it. Anyway, testimonial. Yeah, he's asked me like, what's your testimonial? And at first I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Skip went right into it. Skip led 100,000 to Christ and used to lead churches and fucking work with all of, what's that famous guy's name? I don't even know. He was in the mob. The Gemstones. Y'all ever watch the Gemstones? Funny as shit. I love Danny McBride. He's my favorite. Skip was in some shit, man, when it came to the churches. And then he met me on there for D. He told me, you know that stuff you're into is like witchcraft and like not good, right? Meanwhile, this motherfucker now is more, he's weirder than I am. Our story about enlightenment's hilarious. Skip in the fucking bathroom, fetal position. I can't believe I led those people. I lied to them. I'm like, no, you didn't. It's okay. That whole story is somewhere on YouTube. But anyway, I realize I'm all over the place and I don't give a shit. It's late at night and we're having fun. But the testimonial, Skip went in and did his thing. I came in and just told him my story. I was saved at 9. I remember that. And then I got baptized and I didn't bring panties. So I had to sit in church with wet panties on. I'll never forget that. It just felt so good to be a good little girl. It just felt so good to be a good girl. I'm very spiritual though. But let's be real. Holy Spirit showed up. Man, I'm anything supernatural. I love supernatural stuff. Yeah, he was asking about the testimonial and all that shit. Just everybody in there was fake as fuck. The public school is fake, but not as fake as a damn Christian school. I couldn't, man. I just couldn't. That's why now in Atlanta, at least, now they've got some Christian schools where like the headmaster's gay. And I'm like, thank God. Let's throw something in there. Good church, you can't be gay. But I thought that was cool. So anyway, I think it was in Atlanta. I think that's what's going on now. So I'm just so happy the times are changing. But yeah, it was just weird, man. We worked in that Christian school and I didn't fit in very well. I didn't fit in that well, but I blended. I did what I could and I was fake. I was fake enough. Fuck, I probably still fake as some of y'all. Not really. I'm getting way better. Those of you that are in Hot Mom's video for a while, how much more honest am I being with everybody? Just be for real. How much more honest am I being with everyone? He wanted to fix his mindset. He's asking if I can help him with it. No, he can go get his own fucking help. You got money to make. Tell him he better not. He needs to give you good dick, keep you warm at night in the bed. That's it. That's his only fucking job. Darren's got to go make fucking money. Period. He can go get his own coach, his own shit. Internet keeps disconnecting, so I don't know if you're sent anything to me, and bless it. Yeah. Oh, it's me funny. It's me funny. Hey, but yeah, is anybody here that's been there? Like, I think I'm way more honest. I think I'm way more honest than I was fucking even 2 weeks ago. Shooting straight. You know what I'm saying, Nikki? Like, I agree fully. And it feels good. And those of you who, it's not that I'm going to teach y'all what I'm doing. It's more of an embodiment thing. Yes, an embodiment thing. And it's happening to everybody. I noticed one of my girls is in the Power Private. It's people who work with me really close proximity. It's where we mirror our power back to each other. It's an interesting container. And she said, just being around you this week, I fucking set new boundaries. I feel like a badass, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hell yeah. Jess said, so honest. This one says, I think you've had a full-blown fucking experience. It is amazing. I wish this on everyone. And I'm not even done yet. I'm not even fucking done yet. I feel like I'm just getting started. I really do. Because there's certain aspects that still need to keep on rolling. It's cool, man. I can't even tell you. I'll tell you, I left a trail of clues. We first did the blueprint breakthrough. I told y'all, I was like, y'all start with this identity thing. Listen, people that's been me for a minute, they know the energy's right. Meg the other night, I text her and I know I could have said something was 25 grand. This bitch was like, I'm in. Like, she feels it and it wasn't. She already paid for it. But first was the identity work. Wealth activation codes. A lot of you got wealth activation codes. The identity work, blueprint breakthrough. Magic Bee was huge. And then we opened the new Power Private portal. There's only like 5 people in there. The quantum space is starting to get a heartbeat, which is really cool. Hot Mom, it's just really neat how it's all evolving because I'm evolving. And then as I'm doing it, women are like, oh my God, I'm so glad you did this. I was feeling that too. This said, you inspired me to call my whole fucking team out yesterday. Meeting got derailed because of some shit, but it's coming. Notes are written, accountability, non-negotiable. Good. I love hearing that. I really do love hearing that. Yeah, same thing where she goes, Casey, you don't even know. We were champagne celebrating Friday on some boundary shit that she was telling me about. Was it Friday, Wednesday? Today's Friday, sorry. Wednesday. Fuck, I thought I didn't even know what day it was. It's really neat. And I'm looking forward to it. And it's scary. Bitches won't like it, but the right ones will. The right ones will. The right ones fucking will. And it lets you know just like who's for you and who's not for you. And not everything. Yeah, it's just scholarship who's for you and who's not for you. Because so many times I would let people in here that just was not a fit. That's not fair to anybody. Not fair to anybody. So I'm so glad you are setting the fucking boundaries. And God, Amy, she sent me a thing of her mowing the lawn in a fucking thong bikini. I was like, this bitch, because she's the one that some lady had something to say to. If you tell me to stop dressing like that, I'm just going to put my teeth out. Nowadays, I would, like, because I feel women sometimes. I can feel energy, and I feel when they say things like, you're a mom, you need to cover up. I just want to be like, fuck, what in the hell is wrong? I'm sorry. I just want to give him my card. I'm going to tell him next time, I'm going to say, I'm part of the holy horse. I'm just going to start saying that. I'm a holy whore. And just see what they say. I'm a holy whore. What's funny, I've been with Skip, same cop for 20 years. And these women are probably, what is a whore? Whore actually is a great thing. But it's just weird. Just that thing, suppression. Damn it. That's why I like black girls, man. Look, that's why we talk about shaking ass and shit. I watched the City Girls this morning. I was like, please let me come back as a black woman. Please. A rich black woman, please let me come back as just that caramel ass skin black woman with a big old ass. And even if I don't have a big ass, I'll just get me a BBL. I don't even give a shit. I love it. I love the energy of black woman. We talked about this too, like on one of our lives. Like, I love the energy of a black woman. Like, y'all don't even know if you are listening right now. Please, God, just keep shining. Just keep fucking shining. You are the beacon of light. You are it. You are it. Damn it. And Nikki, you got a nice ass. Nikki, you got a black girl ass. If you need that ass and you got a spider web on it, like literally you have a tattoo, like you need to have that ass. We need to see that ass. That ass is amazing. Like, white girls with an ass like that, fuck, do you even know it? Do you even fucking know? And those of you that are fat, If you're fat and you're a white woman and you've got like fat ass, like you're overweight, please God, get with me. Please, Lord God. Do you know what I can do with your ass? Do you know what I can do with your ass? Just give me it. You're like I'm like an artist. I'm just like this magical fucking magician. Just please bring your ass to me. Please, God. And let me shape your ass because I get to live through you because I don't have your ass. Okay. You've got something I don't. And so I get to live through you. I'm just like, please do this, and your ass will take the shape. Oh my God. It's beautiful. Hopefully you can't get pregnant. It's so easy to get stuck in your mom. You should. And that's why we do wild woman embodiment. That's why we've got to start doing more retreats like this. And that's why they were only $2,000. So I only charged $2,000. And because I'm not doing anything else, Nikki. This has been the best event so far. I didn't plan food. I didn't pick out the fucking place. I'm just showing up. They're doing everything else. And so I'm like, $2,000 done. I'm going to plan pole dancing. And I finally got the girl I wanted, Andy, which she's the nasty one. She fucking turns on some nasty music. And oh, she's so good. Just, oh my God. But we need this. And we need this. We need this. You've got to be around. You got to do it. Sign me up. Through me. Do it. Aren't you in 1-to-1 right now, Nikki? Did you get the 1-to-1? Some 1-to-1? If not, yeah, you did. When you did the AI. Get on that shit. Get on that shit. Get that waist snatched and you could do the booty blitz, add glute circuits. I got to train your glutes 3 times a week. That's it. Just train your glutes 3 times a week. Only one Craig Coles. You're hilarious. Is this a man on here? Or we have a man on here? I have a man on here. You're making me stare at my ass in the gym mirror. What does it look like? Is it nice? Are you laughing at my black woman thing? Such freedom in reading the Holy Horror post. Oh, the Holy Horrors post was like amazing. We love the Holy Horrors. Sacred Sluts, Holy Horrors. Let's go, baby. It's so hot. If you just knew. But your ass, like, I'm telling y'all, God damn. I wish I could post my ass while I do that. I can't. Because I can't be getting shadow banned and shit. But I do have that naughty page. I just don't do anything on the naughty. But I did post that thing today. You see where it says your body's so good, your ex's new girl stalks your page. Like I gave y'all a little bit of that ass shot, and I'll never forget. In that picture I'm looking at right now, in that photo, I told GW, shout out GW in Sarasota for photography. He's so good. I said, GW, I want you to fucking make me look like I've got a big old fat ass. Just make me look like I have, and I don't have. Like I don't got a tiny ass. It's a nice ass. And if I am doggy style, it really will surprise you. Like, it really will shock you, my ass in doggy style. But in this picture, I was like, just maybe like I have a big ass. And he did a great job. And every time I get around the pole dancing class, I'm like, I want to go get my ass filled up. It's just, I love it. It's so much fun. So you white women with fat asses, please work with me. Let me shape your ass. You don't even fucking know. Do you know how good you're going to feel? Oh my God. Train your glutes 3 times a week. Oh my God. If you don't have time, let's clear your fucking trauma because that's the only reason you're not getting that ass in shape. You got fucking trauma and your hormones are fucked. That's all. All right. So tomorrow we're doing sales. Tomorrow we're going to do sales. Shit. We'll do sales tomorrow. We'll reach out to you. Those of you that reached out, raise your hand that you wanted my shit. Listen, just because it's the weekend, please, I hope, if you're listening, I hope you're not one of those bitches who are like, it's the weekend. That is such a loser mentality. That is why, if you are listening and you're not taking action, that's your fucking problem. Such a loser mentality. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to talk about some shit. You said I did. I joined and got resistant, but worked through it. Now it's almost over. Good. Yeah. Work through it, man. Look, resistance is normal. The big thing is that you recognize it. That's it. But yeah, Nikki, you look like you have a fake ass. Like once I'm seeing you in my mind, like when we're done, you're going to look like you had a BBL. You're that type of white girl. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to head out like a fetus. Join, bitches. She said, join, then you can start fresh Monday. I know. It's crazy. They really do. It's just the way we have it too. Like they can join for $199. Like when the fuck, like that is such a no commit. That's just a non-committal right there. And $199 is a non-committal. 444 is like, all right, 999, let's go, bitch. With the 5Ks, I'm ready for bring it. That's when you get like me in your face on the voice notes. And then we've got 10K and up, man. It's just like, where are you? Get in. Get the fuck in. Then we've got 22. If you just really you're scared shitless and you're like, who is this bitch? Let me sniff. Sniffing is 22. Links in my bio. Go check it out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'm not even going to apologize for not talking about what I want to talk about. It just came through. We'll talk about the clothes and the shame and all that stuff tomorrow. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.